A few years ago, I made a video called I twisted a corner on an Ivy cube and a ready cube, not clickbait. Now if I'm going to be honest, that method, it was alright, but it's not efficient. Today, I'll show you how to twist a corner on pretty much any corner turning puzzle. Okay, I'll explain what that means as we go along, but let's start off with the pyramids. Please do not ask me why it is so wonky. Now the pyramids, I guess you could just do this and you have kind of twisted the corner. But if you want to twist this like whole piece while keeping the edges, then there is a pretty simple algorithm. All you do is U prime, R prime, U prime, and do it again. U prime, R prime, U prime. And as you can see, we have twisted the corner anti-clockwise. And that's because we were doing U prime moves. If you did U moves instead, R prime U, R prime U, you would twist it clockwise. Now the reason I say pretty much any corner turning puzzle is that your corner, which in this case the pyramid counts like a center, it needs to be surrounded by 3 other edges. As you can see, we've got this corner and it's surrounded by 3 other edges. For all the puzzles that I'm about to show, this rule will apply. Next up is the Ivy cube. Now, as you can see, we've got a corner right here. And, well, they're not edges, they're more like centers, but they are pretty much edges. 1, 2, 3. So, you pretty much do the same thing. You kind of use this as like your R moves, and this is your U moves. So, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, U prime. Because I was doing U primes, this corner turned anti-clockwise. But we can also do it clockwise, so we'll just do the U primes as U's. So R, U, R prime, U. And again, R, U, R prime, U. And as you can see, we've twisted the corner on the Ivy cube. Alright, here's the ready cube. I showed this previously, and we have a corner here, and it's surrounded by 1, 2, 3 edges. So, as you guessed, we're going to do the same thing. So you want to use like this is your R's, and this is your U's. So R, U prime, R prime, U prime. R, U prime, R prime, U prime. Because I did U primes, we twisted this anti-clockwise. But, of course, we can do clockwise. R, U, oh dear, R prime, U, R, U, R prime, U. And finally, we have the ready mix, which is essentially the same puzzle as a ready cube, just as a dodecahedron. So again, this is the same thing. We'll do this as our R's and this is our U's. R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, U prime. And as you can see, we've done this anti-clockwise. Like you guessed, we're going to do it clockwise. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, R prime, U. Okay, this sounds pretty useless, but I'll be honest, can be useful. One example is solving an Ivy cube blindfolded, which I have tried to do in the past. Now the thing about solving an Ivy cube blindfolded is that all the corners are stationary, and like all the other puzzles, all the corners are stationary. And if you could somehow just rotate, if you could just somehow rotate this corner while preserving the other centers, that will make it so you don't have to track where every center goes while solving all these corners. That algorithm, if you twist just the corner, then it can make memorization a lot easier. Now that I think about it, you can use this algorithm to solve those other cubes blindfolded. Okay, that was a short but hopefully helpful tip, if it helps at all. I don't know how it will, but hopefully it does. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you can think of any more situations that you would need to use this algorithm, then let me know in the comments, because I'm actually kind of curious. Alright, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Now, over a year ago, I made a video called Yeah!